This is so random, but I was just thinking about how I have like a crock pot meal in right now, and when I make it, I have to, well, I don't have to, but I usually like cook the noodles on the stove to put in towards the end of the meal. And I was just thinking about how Walmart gave me spaghetti noodles instead of like, I think I needed like penne pasta, or you know, something like that, like bow tie, penne, elbow, something that, like that, that's like smaller. And I just didn't realize how much I hated eating spaghetti noodles. They're just like hard to eat, you know? You gotta wrap them up, and then it never feels like you've had them wrapped all the way up, and they're just a pain in the ass, okay? So that's my hot take on spaghetti noodles. Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. If you're wondering why my hair looks crustier than usual, it's because I have a hair mask in right now. I'll put it right here on the screen. It's the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair mask, and I've been trying to use that like once a week or once every 2 weeks because I recently dyed my hair blonde, so I'm just trying to keep it healthy in between. And I also washed my hair with a purple shampoo this morning before I put the mask on, so hoping that helps a little bit with like some brassiness as well, or it will over time. So that's why it's all like this right now. Hi friends, welcome back. Today what we're going to be doing is I picked up a couple things from Ulta the other day, so I just wanted to do my makeup with them. Mostly I just wanted to try out these blushes that I got from ELF. These are putty blushes, and I have another shade. I already have shade, oops. I have Bali, and it's a matte putty blush. And so I picked up these other two. I picked up this matte blush in Bora Bora. It's like this nice pink shade here. And then I also picked up this luminous putty blush in Belize, I think is the shade. So I kind of want to try those out. I got a couple repurchases of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer. I got shade Light 45W and Light 33C. And I got two shades because I've been using shade Light 40N. As you can see, I've used all of it. And I really like using the darker shades, so they didn't have 40N, but I'm hoping if I combine the two that it'll be close enough, you know, it's not a big deal. So I picked those up. I picked up another Colourpop brow pencil. This is the, I thought it used to have another name, but they're just calling it brow pencil now. And I got the shade Brunette. I've been liking kind of the lighter brow on myself versus like super dark. And this one should be like a little bit warmer too. Yeah, it's kind of like a more medium chocolate brown-ish. The last makeup thing I picked up was this Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Mountain Lion. And I was looking for a repurchase of, what's this one called? Ladybird. You can see it looks really crusty. I've used it so much. But they didn't have it there, so I thought this one was really pretty. Not the same, but still really pretty. It's gonna be really pretty on the lid too. Just for something that's like easy, wearable, you know, still fun, a little bit of sparkle. Has more of a pink reflect to it than I expected, but what are you gonna do? And then a couple of non-makeup things I got were from the brand Kitsch, I think is what it's called. And I picked up a set of these, the satin scrunchie for textured or straight hair. Glides through hair without snagging, creaseless alternative to traditional elastics, can be used day or night for most hair types and textures. And I just got these I thought maybe if I wanted to wear my hair like in a bun but without it like pulling so much. So I got those. And I also picked up this from the same brand. This is the extra large adjustable satin bonnet. And I picked that up for hopefully to maybe get more days out of wearing my hair, like if it's like curled or something. Just, you know, reduce breakage and hopefully hold my curls better and stuff. So it's just a bonnet, and then it's got these straps here so you can like tighten it and tie it around your head to make it like tighter or looser if you want it to. So that's what I got. End of video of me popping in to tell you that you should give this video a thumbs up if you're interested in it. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And let's jump on in. I'm putting out videos pretty consistently right now, so there's not like any breaks in between when they're actually going up, but I've had breaks in between when I'm actually recording them. But if you're wondering where I've been, you haven't been, but if you've been wondering, I've just been trying to survive right now, you know? Work and life and school seems to just be a lot right now. So I'm just doing the best I can. I'm just taking this stuff out of the packaging real quick. Oh God, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do my base the way I've been doing it lately. I think I showed you guys in the last video. I'm gonna do it the same way. I just have been feeling really pretty in it, and it seems to be wearing really well, and I just really like it right now. So I'm gonna do it the same old, and then we'll get into some of this newer stuff. To start off, I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. This is the shade Light 45W. And obviously W for warm, so it is quite a bit warmer, but I don't think we're even gonna notice by the time I get finished with what I'm doing here, so I'm not super worried about it. Plus the yellow might help cancel out some of the dark circles and stuff I got going, so I'm gonna go in with our Patrick Star One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer in Fair 1, just under my under eyes, right here, and a little bit like right here. And I like using this just, it's more mattifying than like the creamy concealer, so I feel like it's a good combo to where I don't feel like I have to set my concealer, is why I combine those. I'm gonna go in with the ELF Halo Glow Liquid Filtered Glow Booster for Radiant Skin. I am in the shade Fair 1. It's a little dark, but it's not gonna make much of a difference here soon with summer coming. And I don't feel like it's like so much so that you can't like wear it. I know this seems really excessive. If I was really in a hurry, I would just do a little bit of concealer and a little bit of the ELF stuff and call it a day, but if I'm taking my time, I like to look, you know, as put together as possible. Over the top of that, I'm going to take a little bit of the Tower 28. This is the Sunny Days SPF 30 Broad Spectrum SPF Tinted Sunscreen. I'm in shade 10 Larchmont, and I put a little bit of that on the back of my hand, and I just blend out the products all together. So I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge, think we've talked recently about some books that I've been reading, how I've gotten kind of back into reading this year, this last, I don't know, last couple months anyways. And I still have been reading, so I just finished, I finished this book called Frost and Sunshine that my friend wrote. I'll put it here on the screen. And it is called Frost and Sunshine, and it is in like they call it fae smut genre. So it's like kind of magic, fairies, kind of in that world. And then also has like a little bit of spice to it. So not kid appropriate, but it was really good. That was my first like introduction into the genre, so I read that, and I've also recently read it's Stephen King, but he was writing as under his pen name Richard Bachman, and it was called The Running Man. I'll put it here on the screen as well. And I just finished that one. My dad had given to me, and it was okay. But yeah, it was not his best work in my opinion, or in my dad's opinion. He gave it like a 4 out of 10, and I gave it like a 7 out of 10, so it's probably truly like a 6 out of 10. And then, because I've been liking because I like the Frost and Sunshine book, I kind of am diving a little more into that genre. And for Valentine's Day, my husband bought me a box set of books, and it's the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I'll put it here on the screen. And it's got 5 books in it. I think only 4 of them are like really, truly part of the series. I think one of them is just kind of like a one-off. But I started that the other day, and it's been pretty good so far, so I'm excited to keep reading that one. Okay, so let's go in with some bronzer. I think we'll go in with like a cream bronzer today, just because I want to use the cream blushes as well. You don't have to do that, but that's what I feel like doing today. So I've mentioned it previously, and sometimes I'll do like one or the other, where I'll use like a powder bronzer, cream blush, or use like a cream bronzer and powder blush if I don't want to be like too glowy. But I don't have anywhere to be today. I'm literally just doing this to sit with you guys. This is the Makeup Revolution cream bronzer in light. It's actually a really nice bronzer too. It's just like a little dark, so you kind of have to be like wary of that. Not like dark, but just like really pigmented, so you don't want to get like too crazy. Okay, I'm going to use my ELF Putty Primer Applicator Brush. It's just like this little mini kabuki, and we're going to use it on our with our ELF Putty Blushes. And I think I'm going to start with this pink one. This is Bora Bora, bright pink. I don't know, just kind of feeling it, so guess we'll see how pigmented it is. I thought that was going to be like a little more bubblegum pink, so I'm glad it's not like crazy. Okay, there we go. Maybe it just needed to be warmed up a little bit. That's really pretty though. I know my nose looks crazy. Give me just a sec. Okay, that's really pretty. I probably went a little ham, but what are we gonna do? We're gonna add some more on top because I want to try this other one too. This is the Luminous Putty Blush and it is in shade Belize. They had a really pretty one, but they were out of the color. I think it was called Maui. I'll put it here on the screen. It looked really, really pretty. Like a luminous, kind of champagne-y, light pink. Might have to pick it up too. Okay, that brought some of that luminosity back too. That's gonna be really pretty in the summer. Okay, I'm gonna call it good here because I'm getting a little crazy. You can always take your sponge and just kind of clean up areas with like leftover concealer and stuff. If you want to. You definitely don't have to though. Those are really pretty. I'm excited to keep using those. I'm gonna take the Essence powder. This is the shade 05 Classic Vanilla. No, I want shade 3. Shade 03 Bright Beige. I know this powder is like the only thing I've talked about for like the last 7 months, but it's so good. We don't need any highlight, but I'm gonna take this Morphe High Impact Highlighter in Spark. And I'm gonna use my Milani All Over Blending Brush. I'm going to use the Lunar Beauty Moonspell Volume 2 palette just because this kind of had like a pinky undertone. I think I want to kind of do like a pinky purple, you know, whatever with it. So I'm going to start with this Alex shade right here. I'm going to pick that up on an M441. And I'm just patting down my creasing on my lids here. We just watched House of Secrets on Netflix. I'll put it here. And it was crazy. I'm always interested in like true crime stuff though, so. If you can hear my husband banging around in the background, sorry about that. But yeah, it was crazy. A family of 11 that supposedly committed, I don't want to say it on camera, but they are no longer alive. And it was just a crazy story, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you might give it a watch. I'm I'm gonna take, let's take this Gillian shade. And I'm just gonna pick it up on the same brush. It's just crazy to me, like, what people can be led to believe, and like, I'm so fascinated by specifically like cults and stuff too, and hearing about how all these people, you know, like fell for all these seemingly, like, from an outside perspective, crazy things, you know. Like, I understand being raised in it and whatever, you may not see it that way just because that's the only thing you know, or, you know, especially if you've been like, if you don't have that much contact with the outside world. It's just so crazy to me how people get sucked into something like that. But yeah, specifically like cults and stuff, like, you know, you're just trying to go and think you're making your life better, and you've given up all your possessions, and, you know, now you can't leave, and it's just crazy, 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 crazy how so many people can fall for that. And that's not like shaming either. I just truly don't comprehend that. So I just find it fascinating to hear about that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Mel shade here. And I'm gonna pick it up on an M433, I think is what it is. I don't know, I didn't guess it right last time, so who knows. This isn't the right one, but I'll take it. It's the M456, which will do the same thing for us, so. It's crazy windy outside today. Last time I recorded it was like pouring down rain. And today it is super, super windy. Which is pretty on par for where I live, so. Without any extra product on the M441, I'm just gonna kind of blend this out. It doesn't need to be perfect. I don't really care that much. Like I said, I'm going absolutely nowhere after this. Back to the couch to read my book. I'm gonna take the side of my sponge that I use to blend out like my foundation and stuff, and I'm gonna just go over my cheeks here a little bit to tone them down, and I'm gonna go back over with a little bit of that pink matte blush, just so it ties together a little better. But I wanted to try them both, so. Okay. I'm gonna take our Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Mountain Lion on my finger. Oh, that's really pretty. Hopefully it's picking up on camera, but it's like really pinky purple kind of duochrome. I should have swatched it in the store, but it's still really pretty. On the inner corner, I'm going to take a little bit of this Agatha shade. It's so white here in this palette. And I need just the teeny tiny brush. Where are you? This is just an M213. Just popping that on the inner corner. Definitely don't have to do this, I just feel like being a little extra, you know? On an M506, I'm gonna take that Mel shade, that was that dark brown. For brows, we'll use our Colourpop brow pencil. I feel like it used to be called Brow Boss. Maybe I'm just making that up. Do really like this brow pencil though. And I really like that it's got a spoolie on the end of it. I've been wanting to kind of try maybe getting into brow wax, but that also feels like a lot of work, so maybe not. Honestly thought that was gonna be a little warmer, but what are you gonna do? I should have gotten the Auburn shade. Okay, for mascara, we're gonna go in with the Rare Beauty. Little mini I have. It's kind of growing on me. I'm not sure if I would get the full size, but it's not a bad mascara. Trying to think, I kind of want to put some lashes on. I don't need them, but what if I do, you know? I think I'm gonna go in with these Glamnetic Gossip ones. Glossip. Good God. I cannot talk today. I think I'm gonna go in with the Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury today. I'm gonna use the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in 01, the Nudist. Maybe. Okay, again, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I just have a little mini one. I'm gonna add this Colourpop X Raw Beauty Christie Luxe Gloss in Wildflower over the top. I feel like the lips need to be just a little bit warmer. Okay, that looks a little better. Not sure if it really did anything, but I just added the O2 Nothing But Nude because this one's quite a bit warmer. And here we have the finished look. Okay, I'm excited to keep using these blushes. I think this one's gonna be really pretty like for spring and summer too, along with this one as well. But this one is something that I would normally gravitate towards regardless of season. So I'm excited to keep using this one. And I'm glad it's not like too crazy, you know, you can kind of build it up and play with it a little bit. I'm trying to think what else. This Super Shock shadow is really pretty. Pulled way more pink than I thought it was going to, but it's really pretty. So kind of what it looks like up close. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends!